Alright, how are we doing today, YouTube? Or tonight, or whatever. This is Mr. Active Touch 101. Better get this information out pretty quickly. It's kind of important. I'm going to tell you why not to use Installous and why not to get the paid for free apps from Installous. It's because if you upgrade to 3.0 firmware, this is only for 3.0. If you're in any firmware less than 3.0, if you're in 2.0, 2.1, 2.2.1, you're okay, you're fine. 3.0, here's the thing. At least I'm pretty sure it's 3.0 because they just started doing it. Well, anyway, Installous, or when you go to Cydia and when you add the source, cydia.hackulo.us, it'll give you a warning. And you usually never see this warning before, unless you've added a source once before. That came up with this warning. And it says, warning, this source is blah blah blah, and you usually probably just skip it, because you just want to get Installous so badly. I highly recommend not downloading too many paid-for apps through Installous. Because if you download, I've only downloaded like 2. 2 is good, 3 is good, 4 is good, maybe 5 is good. If you download over 10, or, if you download a lot, my definition of a lot is maybe 8 or more, they will shut off your device. iPhone, iPod. They can be even worse for an iPhone, because then they shut off your service, and then they also still have to pay the monthly whatever, or the contract. And you would have paid all this money for this device, and yeah. I believe they are watching this source really badly. I mean, like, really high. I would highly recommend just jailbreaking your iPod and getting the apps one by one off the computer, putting them on iTunes, or like drag toolbar iTunes under the apps section, and just syncing them onto your computer that way. Okay. Because if you download it, I'm pretty sure, I'm almost 99.9, maybe even 100% sure that if you download a ton and they find out, the only way they can find out, I think, is through you having app sync, which allows you to sync your cracked apps with iTunes, and they can find out if they're cracked or not, and they will find your device, serial number, whatever, and they will shut it off. I'm pretty sure of this, so I would highly recommend not getting cracked apps through Installous. Just go on your computer, or install the app. I don't care if you put it either through OneSCP or KidFTP or Mighty whatever Mac, or if you put it through iTunes. I don't really care. I'd probably use it through OneSCP, but I'm just saying, if you're going to use Installous, only find like a couple you want really badly. If you just see one, just because everybody else has it and you don't like the game and they told you to get it, don't get it, alright? So here it is. Basically, don't get too many things from Installous. Installous right here. Alright. I go to downloads. I've only gotten 2 things. Okay, that's probably the only 2 things I'll need besides just one other game that I want. So, I wouldn't get too many off Installous. Maybe, 6 at the max. Because they are watching this source. I'll show you. And I'm pretty sure they will turn off your device. Either that, or they will, make it so your device is unusable and disabled. And then turn off. Turn off is different. Turn off means they permanently turn off, but they'll disable your device until you go into Apple and they'll say, well, did you jailbreak your iPod? or whatever? Or did you unlock your iPhone or whatever? And did you use the source cydia.hackulo.us? And if you say yes, they will maybe consider it. But alright, so if I go to edit add, and I go to cydia.hackulo.us, and I add that source warning right here. The repository has been reported by the community to be illegal, redistributing copyright works. We cannot stop you from using it, but we can and do recommend morally introspecting and caution. Fine print right there. So I just highly recommend not using too much Installous. Mr. iPod Touch 101 here, and I will put a video on later how to, download apps on your computer to your whatever, to your device. Alright, Mr. iPod Touch 101 here. Please give a good rating. I know that probably won't happen. Probably be a lot of comments pouring in. And would you subscribe? Thank you.